Yo, 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 what up, world? What up, fight family? It's your boy Mac with StayReadyBoxingTV coming at you with some news you can use in another boxing conversations. And I got my bro 503 Cali the Enigma and the one LV in the building. What's going down, fellas? What's going down? Oh shit, I done pulled up the there you go. Yeah, what's going down, people? What's going down?
Shit, I'm out here trying to get this money.
Yeah. You supposed to. What's up with the 503?
Hey, what's up, big bro, man? Just chilling, man. Vibing out to this Nipsey, man. You know what I'm saying? I had watched his services and stuff this morning, man. You know, that shit touched me, man. I don't know if you got a chance to watch it, man, but when
I watched all
Snoop,
4 hours.
yeah, when Snoop came up there, when his mama and his pops came and shit, man, that shit touched me, man. It was
Man,
real dope.
when his mama talked, when Lord talked, and when Black Sam talked, they kind
Yeah,
of.
yeah, man. Black Sam, man. Yeah. I've been watching that all day, bro. Like literally.
Yeah, me too.
It's beautiful, man. When they showed the video of him and his daddy and his brother going back to Africa, shit, I damn near broke down.
Hey, Town, I ain't gonna lie to you. I shed some tears today, bro.
I almost broke down when they showed him and his dad playing and stuff, man, because that reminded me of my pops. Him and his brother, when they went back to Africa, dude, I almost broke down, dude. I had to keep it together.
Yeah, man.
Did y'all go to the joint? Y'all in LA, right?
Yeah, we in LA. Our fucking Lyft driver just drove by. This dude didn't even pull in.
Y'all went to the joint?
I covered it from outside. I couldn't get in, man. That shit went. They saw the tickets went in less than 30 minutes, man. Yesterday, they had it was like 20,000 people there, man.
Yeah,
it was packed.
The ticket sold out in 12 minutes, man. But you know what? We gonna get on Nipsey, but y'all in LA and y'all was at the goddamn press conference today, man. How was the vibe? Hey, Town and Cali, how was the vibe at that weigh-in today?
Man, okay, see, they had to, basically they had to push everything along because they was basically trying not to interfere with the Nipsey Hustle thing, so they just like pushed it along, man. Now I'm talking about they just basically like, all right, everybody go. But then first they paused for a second because they were so unorganized. It started like 45 minutes late. So, but like I said, Lomachenko, he did his way in and he ran up out of there. I got the dude he fighting, you know what I'm saying? But that was pretty much it. But, I got Eddie Hearn and I got Bob Arum. So, Bob Arum, you can't get that dude to stop talking. Him or Eddie Hearn. Once you get him going, you got to wrap it up yourself.
Yeah, man, you ain't bullshit. Did he go at it? Hey, did he give Eddie the business again today?
Man, Cali was on his helmet, man. It was we all was kind of pressing him. We all was pressing him though. So I mean, he said that Joshua Miller is 3,000 tickets away from being sold out. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Hey, you gonna check next week? It's still gonna be tickets. I'm gonna check tonight.
You know what that means? It's only 6,000 seats.
No, it's only 3,000 seats. What you mean?
Yeah, that dude was lying so much, man. I was like, this dude is telling lies. The thing is, though, he said, you're disagreeing with me. He said, but that's your opinion. I don't give a fuck, dude. I know I got receipts. Yeah, but Eddie, he do get a little testy. He always, he get a little testy, but it's funny because I like pressing him and shit. He gonna get it. He gonna get a little snazzy and shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's funny. He always made for a good interview. Hey man, how the fuck y'all get Dougie Fisher? Oh, that was my cousin, man. My cousin looked that up. My cousin reached out to me on Twitter.
That was a hell of an interview too, because I'm trying to listen to that interview and watch the Nipsey Hussle funeral at the same time. Y'all don't even understand how difficult that was, but I pulled that shit out. Say, man, if y'all haven't checked out World Breaker's interview with Dougie Fisher today, y'all might want to go check that out. Cause dude came on, spoke his piece, and he even had to admit that he was wrong. But in a sense, he showed love to the LDPC and actually said that he would enjoy coming back. So y'all make sure y'all go check that out.
Right. You got two.
Yeah.
Who is
All
Dougie Fisher? I don't know who that is.
He's the Ring Magazine's chief editor.
Oh, that's why I don't know who he is.
I don't know what else.
I'm not supposed to know who that nigga is.
What's up with the odd fella and one of them ones? I see y'all in the building.
Yeah, what it do? What it do?
Hello?
Salute to the
What's
panel.
location? I'm trying to find
Hey, 503, take over real quick. I got to take a call.
Movie theater?
Hey, y'all hold it down for me, man. I'm handling something right quick.
All right, fuck. So Cali ain't muting himself. He just out there yelling at motherfuckers randomly out in the street and won't mute himself. So while y'all listening to that, you tuned into the sounds of the one LBZ.
Indeed. Look,
Cali,
freestyle.
Cali,
Hey, it's good to man.
Cali,
Yo,
mute yourself.
Someone mute him. Let me see if I can mute him. Oh, you can't even mute him, you know. But yo, the one LDBC, you know, the one LV. I can't even say
LVZ, my nigga. LVZ.
What's up, fella, man? Look, they out there in California. Cali up there yelling at the hoes and shit, and ain't muting itself and shit. Talking to all the bitch, you better have my money, bitch. You hear all that shit in the background.
It's that black exploitation.
So World Breaker interviewed a guy named Dougie Fisher, guys, who writes for Ring Magazine. LVZ don't know who he is because I stay away from. I really don't care about motherfuckers who write about boxing.
Indeed. I mean, we care about those fights. But
exactly.
You wouldn't like him anyways, man. You look too much like Keith Thurman's daddy or something like that in the day. So I don't think you would be feeling no Dougie Fisher.
You say that nigga look like he be in the fetal position playing the harp. Fuck that. No, yeah, I ain't fucking with Dougie Fisher.
The fetal position, yeah.
Only Fisher I know is Steve Fisher. And only Dougie I know is Fresh. That's the only Dougie I know, Fresh.
Damn right, Dougie Fresh.
That's the only
what
Fresh.
I missed? Brewmaster J said Peckerwood punishment is in full effect. So what I missed?
I said I don't know who. I said fuck Dougie Fisher because I don't know nobody who writes about boxing. I only know about boxers.
You know who Steve Kim is?
No, I don't. It's just because y'all say that nigga name so much, I can't help but to know him. But Steve Kim could walk right past me. I wouldn't know who the fuck he was. I swear. I don't be listening.
What about Dan Raphael, fat ass?
What about him? Like I said, if you niggas didn't talk about him so much, I wouldn't know who he was.
Yeah.
Seriously. Y'all make them motherfuckers famous. I be trying to tell y'all, why y'all even talking about these motherfuckers? Nobody know who they are. Dan Raphael is a fat 12 sandwich eating bastard that worked for ESPN. They shouldn't have a job.
Yeah. Damn.
And I know that the coach did 800 videos about him, and everybody else did videos about him. Then they showed me some of the racist shit he say. But I don't never listen to none of them motherfuckers. All these writers and shit, ain't none of them black. Them motherfuckers always gonna write some bullshit. Their favorite fighter always Arturo Gatti and motherfucking what's that bastard's name? That used to fight Morales all the time. What's his name?
You talking about
Barrera. That's all they like. That's all they like. Marco Antonio Barrera and Arturo Gatti. Man, fuck all that.
And Mayweather. I mean, and Pacquiao.
Yeah, they do love
Anyone
Manny
but
Pacquiao. They do love me.
yeah.
And because he like white Jesus. And now my Jesus, nah. Yeah, nah, not look like a Kodak Black.
Yeah, there is a consistency
Hey,
among them lot there.
Town said Kodak Black then got stomped out just recently in North Cali.
Yeah,
Oh
I heard.
man.
Yeah, y'all ain't see my video. He did a video, a music video. I got it on my channel.
He got beat up in the music video.
Now you got see he did a video about him getting whooped. You gotta listen to it. That shit, man. Let me see if I can play it for y'all. I'm gonna play this exclusive on my brother Stay Ready Boxing. Let me see get this shit cracking on your shit. I say he the Tupac of this generation.
Who said
Now
that?
Kodak Black
Who?
said that shit.
And so did Justin
Kodak
Smollett.
Black,
What that shit mean?
right? That's yeah. Willie D nephew said that shit. Willie D nephew did. Willie said him and his nephew got in an argument over that shit. The fuck you come in my house talking about some Kodak Black?
Man,
Hey, one.
Kodak Black don't see this bitch ass there. What's up with
Hey,
it, legendary top cat?
What's up with it, man?
Look, hey man, hey young, get ready to listen to this new Kodak Black track. I know you ain't go to my channel and check it out, so I'm gonna let y'all hear this new Kodak Black diss track. We gonna play it here on the brother Stay Ready, Joker. Stay Ready. Want you to be ready. So I want y'all to hear this new Kodak Black, man. Never popped on that lip. All right. Y'all ain't here? Can we hear it?
Yeah, we turn up, goddamn.
Can y'all hear it?
Turn up.
In that case, them black bitch like this. They want to beat me up in North Carolina, though. He that baby, though. And I mean when I say how you do Kodak that way.
Oh shit.
I don't know if y'all heard this version yet. I shouldn't have never said that shit about Nipsey. That's why them niggas hooked and kicked me. I shouldn't have never said all that lipping. That's why who they got fucking ass with. I should have never talked all that trash. And then them niggas kick my fucking ass. I shouldn't have never popped all that lipping. I wouldn't have never got an ass whipping. Y'all ain't heard that? Okay, them is bars, nigga. And y'all got to go to the one LVZ live to hear the rest of the song. Top Cat. Top Cat, I hear you over there snapping your fingers, Playboy.
Yeah,
Calm down.
I'm
I
fucking
know
with
you
it.
like that Kodak. I know you like that new Kodak fresh
Yeah, I'm
off getting
fucking
his ass
with it.
whooped.
Turn up.
Kodak Whack in the building. Kodak Whack doing his thing for another shameful display of MCing. Fuck that nigga.
I can't believe you
Well,
people take that shit serious, man.
Them niggas say he look like a gremlin. That's why at midnight you can't feed him chicken.
How the fuck did we get to this point where people are actually nursery rhyming and
you know what?
they're making money and getting followers, man? How the fuck did we get to this situation?
Man, the pill popping culture.
No, y'all might trip on me when I say this. I'm gonna be 100% honest. Let's start. It didn't start now. It started in the early 2000s.
What, Soldier Boy?
No, before Soldier Boy, we had a whole what was that dude name? It
What, in
was
the
way
South?
before Soldier. A whole bunch of people in the South. Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane ain't. I'm not a Gucci fan. He actually got lyrics, but he was monotone. People listen to Gucci for his beats. They ain't listen to him for his lyrics. You know what I'm saying? But shit.
I see.
What?
Gucci was the first one to start that special ed rap.
OJ the Juice Man. You got dudes like that, man. Who would
Yeah.
listen to OJ the Juice Man?
Hey, yeah.
Hey, look, I had a homie that kept making. First of all, Stay ready. It ain't OJ the Juice Man. It OJ the Jew Man. It's the Jew Man. That's what he called
Yeah, yeah.
himself. The Jew Man.
Yeah.
Jew. OJ the Jew Man.
Brewmaster D, you must be out your goddamn mind. Don't you ever in your fucking life put Gucci Mane and Bun B in the same category as illest lyricists. They not even boy, that's like
No,
comparing
yeah.
that's like comparing Red Lobsters to Ruth Chris, nigga. Come on. Matter of fact, now fuck that. That's like comparing Applebee's to Ruth Chris. Come
Look,
on.
if that's the case, Young Star is just a doper lyricist as Bun B. You remember Young Star
Yeah, I remember youngster. That's
beating up
my
your
that's my dude
yeah.
though. Nigga,
Shit, it
well,
only
you
take a
can't
What
you
you
can't
know, what you know
that's
about
a
youngster
whole
saying
LVZ?
that.
You don't know
LBZ, that's
nothing
a
about
whole
no yo
culture
youngster.
down there. That's
First
a
of all,
whole
how
culture.
old is the nigga that's asking me what I know about Youngster?
Nigga, this nigga right here, 27.
Okay, nigga, go get you some weight up and then come ask me that. Look, I was listening to Youngster before you was able to buy the shit. Remember that? You 27. I'm 41.
Okay.
I've been listening to Youngster for a while. Look, and the last time I checked, tapes got sold all across the country, not just in Texas, baby.
Yeah, I
So
know.
Hey,
you had you
LVZ.
so you had you a screw
Let,
tape.
I had a
Man,
few screw tapes.
Screw Face move. I'm gonna tell you something. You'd be surprised, bro. I know a whole bunch of Chicago niggas that was jamming the shit out of Screw. That shit
Well,
made
where
them.
Point Blank from? See,
Yeah,
that be the thing. That be the funny shit. People be like, yeah, it's Chicago people jams. I'm like, Point Blank from Chicago. Of course. It's a lot of Chicago niggas that was with the screwed up clip.
that shit
Y'all
moved.
know Point Blank. Point Blank is not from H-Town. Point Blank
You
from
know,
Illinois.
this is a bunch of Cali dudes, and you got to count that to Yuck Mouth and Cotton Mouth. They moved Screw like
Exactly.
that.
Oh, yeah. Shit, we
Yuck
love
Mouth and
screw.
Cotton Mouth.
We used to love screw music down here. We love playing that shit. I bought that shit. I like to say that I was the one that bought it back here in '93.
It was the New York and Jersey and Philly cats that really didn't fuck with Screw until
Yeah.
later, like 90, 97, 98. But New York
See,
never accepted it.
right,
Not until
exactly. I was about to say,
not until they can actually start making money off of it. Like when
right.
50 Cent dropped Hit Richard Die Trying and he dropped the Screwed and Chopped version to it.
Thank you. Shit, we wanted to
That's
hear
what
everything chopped and screwed. Shit, I had a CD, a old CD I was on where they chopped and screwed me, and niggas like, you sound like Bun B. I started laughing like shit.
yeah.
So
Legendary
hell
to tell
yeah,
you
I know
how
all about Youngstar. Youngstar. Now I'm gonna be honest though. Down here, Youngstar. Only reason people listen to Youngstar to hear him mispronounce words, because that's the funniest shit in the world to us. Y'all know
Yeah.
Youngstar be fucking up words like shit.
That's how we talk down here though. You know.
Hey, look, that shit is hilarious to a lot of it. We like, hold up, man. I can't even make out some of the shit he's saying. Is he saying English sometimes? But
Hey,
his beats used to
I ain't
rock.
gonna lie. That's the only song. Wanna Be a Baller. I think that's the only song I heard with Youngster on that hoe. Or
Huh?
You
that
don't
one he
remember
sang with
knocking
knocking
pictures
bitches
off
off
your
your
I
wall?
wall.
was to say,
Yeah, yeah,
I
What,
jammed the shit out of youngster.
what about knocking pictures off your wall?
yeah. Nah, that was my motherfucker right there too. Yeah.
That was the CD throwed young player.
I
CYP.
just liked it. That song. Hey, hold on. Give me another Youngster song. Stay ready. What else that nigga had that was live out here?
I said
Uh,
knocking pictures off your wall. What about was
um,
he on
I was trying to what was the other
wasn't he
song by you? He had that
I know beating up your block, knocking pictures off your wall.
Yeah,
That
that's that
joint.
hoe in the
Grip
background
and
right there.
Grain. You remember Grip and Grain?
can't forget
Okay.
about that down south with him and Mad Hatter.
My joint was him and Point Blank just joking and shit.
Yeah,
I love that
balling
shit.
for position. I know you remember balling for
He
position.
was on Southside Grooving too, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was on
Wasn't
Southside still doing.
he on Southside Grooving?
What was that song he was on with Pat? He was on Down South.
With Fat Pat?
Down South is where I stay. Switch four line. Yeah, he was on that.
Yeah, with
Yeah,
Fat
that's the
Pat.
shit right there. Niggas still jam that
That
to
was
this day.
that was a whole Texas anthem for a minute, for a couple years in high school. We played that in football games. Living this game from the end point to the MLK.
That white boy look like Lonzo Ball out here. I say white boy look like Lonzo Ball out this motherfucker. No, he can't hit no free throws.
What you watching?
Oh no, I'm out in the hood. I ride through the hood. I'm riding through the hood just snapping on random motherfuckers I see. God
Yeah.
dang. I knows about Youngster and Point Blank always been one of my favorites. Him and fucker K Reno.
Yeah, K Reno
All
probably
right,
one of the best lyricists I know.
let me test this screw knowledge.
All right.
What you know about Fat Pat?
But
Which
Fat
man, what I
Pat
know
is
about
probably the
Fat.
most famous
Yeah, I'm about to say
SEC member.
Fat Pat. First of all, Fat Pat dead. Been dead a long time.
Yeah.
Second
I
of
will
all,
tell y'all a story on that, but we ain't gonna get into politics. But
hey,
I can tell you that
you
wasn't
talk
in that
about
movie.
purple stuff, Fat Pat?
Wasn't wearing.
No. See, look at you. You're stumbling and fumbling. That's Big Mo.
Okay, that's Big Mo. Well,
Yeah.
hey, man, all them niggas was back in the day around the same time.
No. You right. I'm just fucking with
Yeah,
you.
yeah, I know about Fat Pat blowing killer can't be denied.
What 87 food.
That's my shit right there. Whenever anybody hears want to be a baller, I don't care where they are. If they know me, they call me. Hey, Va, listen to this. He go your shit. I'm like, hey, go ahead, stop fucking with me, man. Y'all know that's my shit. Want to be I can't go. I can't go down the road. If I go down the road, want to be a baller comes on about 15 times. That look, little Troy might have had been a snitch, but goddamn, he came up with that hit right there.
Yeah, little Troy was a whole snitch out here signing
That's
papers and
what
shit.
they say. I said, hey, look, I defer to my Texas brothers on that one. When I heard a bunch of brothers from Texas saying, Lil Troy is snitch, I said, well, I can't like him as much no more. Can't be rocking him. That tattletale music is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
I got a question for everybody, and I want to know what they thoughts is real quick. Tank is getting ready to fight Yorokas Gamboa. What y'all think about that?
Fuck out of here. That's what I think about it. Fuck out of here, Tank. That's what the fuck I think of Tank. Motherfucker nigga out here calling you out, talk about he'll fight you for nothing. Try and make you look like a hoe, and you gonna fight washed
Oh,
up ass Nelly.
ain't no trying to make him look like a hoe. They didn't
Huh?
accomplish that shit. Ain't no trying. They didn't accomplish that.
See?
But then Bob Brown said it ain't gonna never happen. Bob Brown came out today and said it ain't gonna never happen. So,
What, Lomachenko and him?
yeah.
Man, that nigga looks bad in this situation, man. He look like a hoe to me. I'm sorry. You supposed to be whooping this man. You gonna beat washed up Nelly? First of all, that's an oxymoron. Nelly washed up regardless, right? But what I'm saying is we done seen Gamboa at his best. He not gonna get no better, right? We all in agreement on that, right?
Yeah.
So what do Tank hope to accomplish by this? As a person from the DMV who a fan of his, this some bullshit.
It'll be a stay busy fight because it's scheduled for July.
So this is
Okay, well, I mean,
his hometown fight. You going to that fight, L?
I try to go depending on what the ticket price like, but to be honest, I mean, I know I'm gonna see a knockout, so I guess yeah, I might try to make that one. I would rather go to the Herd J Rock fight though. Me and Black Reality talking about trying to get our money up to go see that one, cause that one gonna be the better fight. But both of them from here. I support both of them, but I'm like I am about Kyrie Irving. Just because I like you don't mean I'm not gonna criticize you harder. I'm gonna criticize you harder because I expect more from you. This is not a fight I like, bro. I just don't like it. Stay ready. This is some bullshit, man.
Yeah, you ain't
Yeah,
lying
man.
about that, bro. You ain't lying about that. Let me see what they talking about in the chat. Uh, Barack King say Tank needs to step up, stop letting Floyd ruin his career. Growmaster D say Lomachenko can easily clear out 135 with ease, but Bob Arum is tripping, man. Lomachenko need to fight Teofimo Lopez, man. Ain't nobody at 130 gonna unify. I don't know, Alex Santos. That's a good question, bro. Y'all smash that like button, man. You know what I'm talking about? We got 11 people in here, but we only got 6 likes. Come on, man. What is y'all doing, bro? Jab that like button for my bro, man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
scrub
talking
it.
about?
Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that, man.
Hell no, ain't nobody gonna unify 135 either, family. It seems like all these motherfuckers these motherfuckers playing freeze tag. they staying away from. Let's play keep away. I bet you can't get my belt. I bet you can't get my belt. Champions hiding belts and shit. Yeah, you looking at this belt, but you'll never get it.
Damn.
Nah, I think Lomachenko was supposed to unify with Comey or
Yeah,
something like that.
I think Comey is coming back. I don't think he hurt anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, Coleman say he ready. Eddie responded to Lomachenko, so yeah, that's a possibility. But yeah, this tank shit, it's mad disappointing. I think this is officially we can put out a DuckTales reloaded for this. You know what I mean? We're gonna do the Baltimore Duck, because this is absolutely ridiculous. Your Yokas Gamboa, come on, man. What is it? What has he done lately? You know what I mean? To speak of people that are deserving of a title shot. And not only we're not talking about the world WBA title, we're talking about the super. This is what, you know what I mean, this little Cabbage Patch kid, you know what I mean? That's what he holds right now. You know what I mean? The super WBA belt. So I myself, I for one don't like the fight either. You know what I mean? This is when you got four of the champions at 130. I mean, you got Tevin Farmer still sitting up there calling you out in your
Right.
division. You know what I mean? You got another Japanese guy that's a newly minted champion, Masasuke Ito. I mean, throw him a little bag. I'm sure he'll get in the ring for, you know what I mean, a little something. You know what I mean? Other than that, man, this is egregious, man. I'm gonna start working on that Ducktales video, man. I don't like that shit.
Hey, one of them ones. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, man. I thought the odd fella was gonna take shots, you know what I mean? But I'm in full agreements with the odd fella. You know what I mean? Like Gamboa's past it, man. He hasn't been the same since Crawford. In terms of hysteria and skill set. It is a stupid fight. Gamboa's always had balance issues. You know what I mean? He's always had balance issues. He quit against Jason Sosa. Um, the Gamboa should have retired a long time ago. I don't even know why he's still fighting. You know, you can only assume it's something to do with money. But yeah, 100% agree with the odd fella, man. Like Tank, Tank's like 20 fights in, right? Or 20, 21, 22 fights in. He's got 21 knockouts. But, you know, who is this guy for? You know what I mean? Like what? Gamboa's at 135. Tank should move up. Tank should move up, man. He needs to start actually fighting some credible opponents, man. You know what I mean, Lomachenko's an obvious target. That fight should happen. There's a lot of opportunity for Tank to fight some credible opponents. You know, it's a similar sort of situation with Anthony Yard. You know, when we was going in and saying that Yard needs to step up and Kovalev and all this that, and you know, it looks like Yard is going to be fighting Kovalev in Russia, so that's a good look for him. We see what happens. But I'm putting Tank in the same boat. He actually needs to step up and fight someone. Go ahead.
What you mean? What's gonna happen with Anthony Yardy? My bad. You know I'm from America, so I'm gonna pronounce it wrong. Anthony Yardy and motherfucking Kovalev. He gonna whoop Kovalev ass.
Nigga, the E's silent, dog. The E's silent. God damn it.
I need that Top Cats soundbite.
He ain't fucking silent when I said it, nigga. It was in there.
Hey man.
Yeah, man. I reckon Yard can get this, man. He can get it. I mean, you got a lot of people talking about Yard is gonna get smashed up and starched into the next dimension. I disagree, man. I reckon
they
Yard's
all
ready.
white and they all Russian. Yardy's still black and he got skills. And if a later Alvarez can do it, he can do it. Shouts out to Black Fight Fan for making me watch Anthony Yardy. I actually like his skills.
Now they're saying that he's about to accept $4 million for this fight. I don't believe this fight's happening.
4.2.
One thing that is true, I did some research today. And because one thing that was bothering me, it was like, how does this guy have a court date on the 19th on Good Friday? Well, apparently courts in California are open on April the 19th. So that's an actual date. But the fact remains is that he has a serious charge over his head that can, you know what I mean, put him in a prison up to 4 years. Not only that, he has a civil suit which the accuser is trying to sue him for $8 million. So all this talk about going to Russia or staging a fight in Russia is very, very premature until we see what happens in this April 19th case, because if it goes to criminal courts, because he has been arrested and it's facts that he's out on bail, like he's out on not bail but a $50,000 surety. You know what I mean? I don't know if y'all know what a surety is, but when you're on a surety, you can't leave the country. You know, dig? So he's pretty much stuck in the U.S. He can't go back to Russia anytime soon until this whole thing is resolved with the criminal case. So that's where my skepticism comes with regards to him. They're talking that they're having this fight in Russia. Nah, I don't think so, man. Pump the brakes on that, bro. You know what I mean? You got some serious charges on your head.
Right.
I'll tell you what.
Hey, but you know what? If he go to the judge and ask for permission to leave, they'll let him leave.
They shouldn't, though. Fuck
because
no.
They shouldn't don't mean they won't let him. Because they will let him. Because they let plenty of people do that.
Yeah, they do.
Not for this charge, man. He busted the girl. He busted the girl's nose, dog. He busted the girl's nose, and the girl has some type of this slippage or something like that. Like her back's fucked up.
You know, it
ain't murder, but it's but we in the Me Too movement era.
We not. They only charging him with a simple assault. He be able to leave. If they charging him with aggravated assault or anything like that, then yeah, but they're not charging him with that.
We gonna see April 19th how serious it gets.
I thought he getting a felony charge. That white supremacy is good.
It was a simple assault. I thought he got downgraded. I had to pull it back up.
That white supremacy good, boy, because that shit don't happen to nobody else. Your ass hit a woman, you getting that motherfucking charge. And furthermore, most judges, I don't know, most judges will go, motherfucker, you can fight in America. You don't have to fight in Russia. You want to fight in Russia. It's a difference between what you want to do and what you have to do.
I mean,
I don't think he could beat him.
So then they can move the fight to America, man. Look, I'll tell you one thing that I'd feel like I appreciate your opinions, but also just for your own knowledge, Tunde has also said that he's trying to backtrack now, and he's trying to say that, oh, when you lead people to believe one thing, but then you do the opposite. You know what I mean? He's saying that the fight is definitely going to happen. That's what Tunde is saying. And uh, you know, I definitely think Yard can get this. I don't know why everyone's so skeptical of Yard. You know what I mean? Kovalev is not the same so-called crusher or whatever. You know what I mean? In his last fight where he beat what's his name? What's that brother's name? Alvarez. He beat
Alvarez,
Alvarez.
yeah.
He didn't look convincing in that fight. Now this is the perfect opportunity for Yard. And the reason why I'm excited about this is because Yard comes from where I come from. You know what I mean? He comes from my environment. You know what I mean? So I understand things from his perspective. This is going to put him on the world stage if he gets through Kovalev. And he's a lot of people, especially in the UK, a lot of brothers in the UK were talking about, nah, man, fuck Yard. You know what I mean? He's doing all this Instagram stuff at the Peacock Gym and lines in the camp. When I know that, you know what I mean? We want to see him fight people. Well, this is it now, you know what I mean? But with the official announcement hasn't been made, but I actually genuinely think that this fight's going to happen, whether it's going to happen in Russia or whether it's going to happen in America because of Kovalev's, situations. And the other thing as well, Yard is apparently getting 4.2 million pounds sterling, not dollars, and that's being provided by some Russian billionaire. So if Kovalev has got Russian billionaires behind him, then I'm sure they can take care of whatever settlements that need to be taken care of in America or whatever. So it's not all the
Skepticism,
way
bro. Where
impossible.
was these Russian billionaires before, bro? You know what I mean? When he
I don't
had to
know about
always
all of that.
travel to
I'm just saying with
Montreal,
this
he had
situation.
to always travel to Montreal to get a bag.
Yeah, I don't know all about that. I'm just saying that from what I know right now, he's getting that 4.2 million from this Russian billionaire who's funding the fight or whatever. So if he's got those type of people behind him, then whatever legal situations he's got going on in America, then I'm sure they can handle that. Because if they're willing to pay, I mean, look at Anthony Yard. Anthony Yard's 18 fights in. You know what I mean? Who do you know is 18 fights in and gets paid 4.2 million and has this type of opportunity of it against Kovalev? The only other person I know that does that is AJ. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know what type of motivation is behind paying Anthony Yard for 4.2 million, but there's got to be something to it because that's a lot of money to pay someone like Yard. Yard is, I mean, he's not known anyway. He's not even known in the UK. No one knows Yard in the UK. You have to be a hardcore boxing fan to know who Yard is. And he's definitely not known in the US.
Here in the United States because of Dante's boxing. Dante's boxing is the reason that got Anthony Yard the fans that he got.
Yeah, but you lot are hardcore boxing fans. When you're talking about the general public, nobody knows who Yard is. No one knows who Yard is in the United States.
But once
I'm
again,
not saying that to go
no,
ahead.
go ahead.
I'm not saying that to put the brother down or anything. I'm just talking reality and facts. You know what I mean? Because I like Yard.
True.
I like
No,
Yard.
I hear you.
I know my brother 503. That's his boy right there, and White's is my guy. I'm just talking the facts. So, but I genuinely believe the fight will happen. I think it will. I've got a good feeling about it.
Well, I do too, because one, you said it, and two, Kovalev don't actually. Now, one, I don't like the motherfucker, but he don't got a history of ducking. You did. Kovalev got a history of
Yep.
taking good fights, so I won't. I believe that this fight can happen.
Wow, LVZ giving credit to the white man. God damn,
I'm about to
what's
say,
going
look,
on
hey,
up in this
look,
bitch?
Nah,
look,
man, he
don't
ain't giving
make
no
me
credit.
take
He's
that
just
shit
talking the
back. Look,
facts, man. Yeah, he
hey,
ain't giving
look.
no credit, man.
Yeah, I'm about to say I ain't giving them credit. I'm just telling the truth. Because it's hard for me, but I got to tell the truth. He's never ducked a fight, really. He's took tough fights, and even though, and the fights, even the ones that I knew he was gonna lose, that he lost, he still took them. So he'll take this Yard fight, and I think he's gonna make the same mistake he made against Alvarez the first fight and get his ass whooped.
And another thing is people are getting on Yard as well. I'm not even a Yard fan, but people are getting on Yard about this shoulder roll business. It's like if it ain't Mayweather doing the shoulder roll, anyone else doing it is doing the egg fried ride, the egg roll or whatever they're calling it. And Yard looks all right, man. I don't know why people are getting on him. He looks all right, man. His defense seems to be okay. I don't know what everyone else is seeing that, they're trying to say that, he keeps trying to do this shoulder roll and he ain't doing it properly. And, he thinks he's Mayweather. And I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Let the young brother shine, man. Let him shine.
Yeah,
he's defensively sound.
Right. And correct me if I'm wrong, fellas. The shoulder roll ain't exclusively Floyd Mayweather.
Exactly. People going like Floyd invented that shit, man. George Foreman was the one.
Especially when you got the side shoulders that Anthony Yard does. I mean, you might as well utilize them and use the shoulder roll. I mean, that's great for deflecting punches off. You know what I mean? So it changes the trajectory of a power punch. Why not?
To be honest, it's him and fucking Boo Boo, other than Floyd, they use it the best. Everybody else that try to use it look fucked up. I will give them that. Like
and James Toney as well. James Toney.
Yeah, James. Well, I'm talking about this fighting now.
Oh, this fighting. Yeah.
This fighting now. Yeah, James Toney was another one. When I'm saying it, look at Adrian Broner getting popped in the mouth every time he try to do it. Shit.
Yeah.
They acting like he doing that. Nah, that's bullshit. Look, if it worked for you, you can do it. My thing, look, don't try to Jordan fade away if you got Steve Nash hops. But if you got Kobe hops, you can try to Jordan fade away.
Yep. I mean, bro, Broner, if it was Broner, I could understand that because Broner is he was always too busy trying to emulate Floyd. You know what I mean? What would Floyd do? I'm going to do that. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. He wasn't doing the shoulder roll. He was doing the collarbone roll. And he kept rolling right into punches and shit.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I was sitting on Yard heavy yesterday. But I was listening to Blue Blood's live stream, and he was breaking down his disdain for Tank and how Teofimo Lopez is pretty much doing better, or you know what I mean. His level of opposition is actually better in his last 5 fights. You know what I mean, and that he's a worthy opponent for Lomachenko as well. So I kind of did the same type of mathematics to Anthony Yard's last 5 opponents, and he actually worked out to be an 80% winning percentage. Surprisingly, I mean that's on paper, but I was actually surprised that his last 5 opponents it averaged out to be that much of a winning percentage.
Yeah, I'm about to say he haven't been actually fighting bums. They ain't household names, but they ain't scrubs either.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Domestic. It's definitely domestic competition. He is not for anyone world level, and that's fine. That's fine because they're trying to move him at a certain pace because of his experience in boxing. But even on the domestic scene, I think he's all right. He's doing okay. I mean, the other reason why I'm happy to see Yard take a step up and hopefully destroy Kovalev is because I ain't been too happy with the representation of British boxing. I mean, these guys that we got out there. Stay ready. You know how this goes. Joe Joyce, Daniel Dubois, AJ. Who else we got? I mean, it's not a good start. But we've got Josh Warrington. He's someone I like, and Yard and Buatsi. So these are 2 guys that I can hold up and say, yeah, for me, this is us. This is man. This is where I come from. You know what I mean? And that's why I want Yard to succeed. And of course, he's a brother. I'm always going to support another brother. You know what I mean? But Yeah, I'm behind this, man. I'm behind this. I'm not a Yard fan. That's 503's lane, but yeah, I'm behind this. Big up Yard. And then the next one coming through is Boatsy.
Right. So, man, what's up with Eubanks Jr., man? When is he gonna fight somebody again? Somebody that I respect? Cause whooping the shit out James DeGale, that goes over good in the UK. But over here, that shit
Yeah.
don't go over good because we already saw the last that James DeGale had, and we didn't think he should have been fighting that fight for real.
Yeah, well, you know what it is Eubank got beat up pretty bad by George Groves. And
Yep.
I said at the time, it's a wrap for him. He needs to retire today. It's a wrap. He ain't coming back from this. What's that?
Eubanks ain't that far away.
Yeah, whoa. But check this out. Check this out. I said it's a wrap for him. He needs to retire today. Like Prince Nassim said, he needs to quit now. Right?
Yeah,
But
slow down, Stay, man. Talking about Eubanks like that.
What you want me not to talk about him? He trash. What else you want me to say?
But wait,
he ain't no trash, bro. Stop
but
it.
wait. Check this out, fellas. Right. The thing about this James DeGale fight, right? The thing about this.
Hold on, real quick. So tell me, Chris Eubanks can beat. Let me see. So can Chris Eubanks beat any top level 168 pounders? Anyone else?
He can be one of them. Yeah, he can be one of them. I believe. I think his best chance would probably be against actually. It's an unpopular sentiment probably, but I think his best chance would be Khalid Plant.
503. Did you hear that?
But wait, one second. In his defense, though, Mac,
Eubank only moved to.
But wait, one sec.
He said Eubank can be. Man, I'm man, bro. To be honest with you, bro, I'm kind of spaced out somewhere else. I was looking at this live stream of Nipsey, bro. I ain't gonna lie. What fella said?
Go ahead and say.
I said his best chance at 168 would be against Khalid Plant.
Oh, his best chance to lose at 168, you mean?
His best chance to win a belt.
Nah,
against
nigga,
all the
nigga,
because
he fight Sweet Hands, nigga. He taking another L. I'm telling you that right now.
Check this out,
I think he would be most competitive with Khalid Plant just because of the styles and the sizes. I think Eubanks would have more problems with a guy like Caleb Smith because of the height and reach advantage, and we already see what he's like when he gets in with a standard boxer. You know what I mean? And he can easily be outboxed, especially having to come over that size advantage. That's why I don't see him beating Zerto. I don't see him beating Caleb Smith. I think he has the best chance to beat. Didn't say he would beat Khalid Plant, but I think he'd have the best chance at 168 against Khalid Plant. I think he should go down to 160. You know what I mean? I think he got smoked from 160.
Okay. Can I cook now? Cause this ain't getting nowhere. But you understand me? You said the right thing at the end though. The nigga needs to move down to 160. That's his best bet. Cause you gonna lose to everybody at 168. You probably can beat a Dog Darrell or something. You know that type of fight. Korobov. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't finna beat Benavidez. He ain't finna beat goddamn Caleb Plant. He ain't finna beat none of them champions, bro. I don't see it. I don't see it.
Can I jump in?
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. I know you want to talk. Go ahead.
But Mac, I hear what you're saying, and I halfway agree with you with regards to Eubank being trash, but
I think he'll be better. I think he's trash at 168. I think he'll be better out fighting at 160. I still don't see him beating no top level fighters at 160, but I think he has a better chance at 160 than he do at 168.
What I will say is this, right? Eubank, right? First of all, Eubank's a middleweight fighter, right? He only moved up to 168 because of the World Boxing Super Series, the competition. That's the only reason why he was fighting at 168. And let me remind you guys of something, right? Eubank lost to Silly Ho Saunders, right? And in my opinion, I watched that fight 2 or 3 times, and Eubank threw that fight away because he cruised the first 6 rounds, thinking that he was going to get Billy Joe out of there at any point. Then come the 6th round, he told his trainer to shut up because he knew he fucked up, and he threw the first 6 rounds away. And you'll notice that from that moment on, he was giving you City Ho all types of problems. All right. Eubanks already put someone in a coma, turned him into a vegetable by Billy, I think it's Tom Blackwell or Tom Bridewell in the UK. Eubanks got power.
Yeah, Nick Blackwell.
Nick Blackwell, that's it. Yeah, he's knocked guys out. And the only reason, as I say, he's even at 168 is because of this competition, because he wanted to move his career forward and so forth. Now, yes, he got smashed to bits by George Groves, but let's not forget that he put a devastating beating on Anthony Yildirim, the Turkish guy. He put a devastating beating on him, and that was a good performance. So I think we're being a little bit too harsh on Eubank, but at the same time, I don't think he's great. He's kind of an okay to good fighter, and he needs to go back down to 160 and campaign at 160, because I think that's where he would have more success. 168 is a bridge too far, in my opinion. The size you got. I mean, Callum Smith will give him all types of problems. I don't see Eubank getting through Callum Smith, let alone Triple G, not Triple G, Canelo at 168, and the other guys. So I think Eubank, I wouldn't call him trash, but he's not great. But at the same time, Eubank's not scared of no smoke. Like he will get in there with anyone. He will get. I mean, he's already called out Triple G. He's called out. Who else has he called out? Called out Triple G before. I think he called out Canelo before at 160. He's been calling out Silly Ho for the rematch. Silly Ho's been ducking him for time because Silly Ho at the time knew that he knew the truth in that fight. He knew he was losing those last 6 rounds, and Eubank was all over him. He was all over him, and had he given him the rematch, Eubank probably would have beat him.
I ain't big on Billy Saunders no way.
No,
when the last time he fought?
Not now. Well, I don't know. I don't know.
A while ago.
I don't know about Billy Ho now, but I mean, he's all up in the air. He put on a great performance against David Lemieux, but allegedly he had that special nasal spray, which gives him all types of superhuman powers. You know what I mean? So I'm not too sure about Silly Ho right now. So, he's all up in the air. He had a fight at flipping cruiserweight. Nobody saw that, but he had a fight at cruiserweight. So we don't know about him. But I think that his best chance is to go. And the reason why it was a good move to fight James DeGale is, I'll tell you why. It's because Jules Groves put one bag of beating on him, made him look silly, and he was delusional, exposed him for being delusional and all of that. So James DeGale was kind of like a proving ground fight. If he didn't get through James DeGale, then it would have been an official wrap for him. I mean, James DeGale was an old war horse who's been in there. He's been around the block, been to the Olympics, won gold. So it was an important fight for Eubank to prove himself and to let everybody know that he's still relevant, that he can still crack. Do you know what I mean? So that's why it was important. I understand that it's not a big fight in America, and I don't think it was really being marketed to the American audience. This was a personal grudge match between the two fighters, and it was definitely a UK affair. It was pay-per-view. It didn't do good numbers. It was $19.99. I watched it at a fight party. And it was an important fight for Eubank. Had Eubank had fought some bum like he did JJ McDonald, right? Some Irish guy, took his head off. Eubank could have done that. He could have fought bums and whatnot. And I just think that after the devastating beating of George Groves, if he had gone up to fight, I don't know, like any of the top four, that wouldn't have been a good move because it just it just wouldn't have been a good move.
Yeah, they'd
So
have finished his ass off.
yeah, exactly. So he needed to prove to himself and everybody else that by getting through James DeGale, he's still kind of relevant, and that's my kind of chronology on Eubank
Chris
Jr.
Eubank. Well, yeah, Eubank. I ain't never too mad at Eubank. I remember when he called out Triple G and them. I was mad when he lost to Billy Joe Saunders because I really had him beating him. I really thought he could beat him. Uh, and y'all said Billy Joe beat Lemieux. Yeah, he did beat Lemieux, but that,
Yeah,
I,
that nasal spray, man.
yeah, and Lemieux is a one-dimensional fighter.
Yep,
And I hate to say, but he tailor made. He was tailor made for Billy Joe Saunders.
I agree.
He's a dangerous one-dimensional fighter though, because you gotta remember, Golovkin played with Lemieux with kitty gloves, man. All of a sudden, Golovkin can turn into a master boxer. He wasn't doing that Mexican style against Lemieux because he didn't want to touch that or taste that power, dig. So he put on his best boxing exhibition he can. So yeah, Lemieux's one-dimensional, but he definitely is a dangerous one-dimensional dude.
So you
I
think
give
he's moving up to 168?
huh?
I said so.
Yeah, he fought a John. He who say that again?
So you think that's a good move for him moving up to 168?
For Lemieux. Hold on, boy. Um, yeah, I think it's a good move for one. He was having problems. He's been having problems slimming down to 160. That wasn't the first time he was having issues at the scales. That might have been about probably the third time he was having issues on the scales. So it is a good move for him. Also, another subtle thing people might not notice is that in the 160 division, in the middleweight division, especially in the domestic ranks in Canada, it's pretty it's popping right now. So I think Lemieux don't want to fight some of the young lions coming up in the 160 division in Canada. So guys such as like Stephen Butler, who's a guy that I was speaking of on 503 Lions platform. Another guy, Patrice Volney, he's undefeated, 14-0. A tall, lanky middleweight with good pop. He's also ranked in at least two sanctioned bodies at middleweight. So I believe it was a strategic duck. Not so much a strategic duck, but it had a little bit to do with why he left the division. And he's going up there to fight John Ryder. If he gets through him, they say they might make the Callum Smith fight.
Well,
I'll be ready to see that fight. If David Lemieux fight Callum Smith, I'll pay to see that fight. Because
I
that's
well,
just
mean, $20 a month on the zone, man.
Yeah,
I
Callum
ain't saying
Smith
for
will
the pay. I
destroy
ain't
him.
buying it. That's
I'm not watching that shit on no app, Chen. I'll wait for the replay. I'm sorry, I can't do it. The only thing I'm gonna be able to watch it on my phone or a tablet
I'm just saying.
because I can't even get the app on. I don't think the app available on Netflix yet. I mean Netflix on Xfinity yet.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get that whole app business as well, man. I would hate to have to
Okay,
watch a
listen,
fight
all
on
right,
a
fella, how
phone.
you gonna watch the fight?
If Lemieux fought Callum Smith, I would get the zone. I have to buy into that subscription for the month if I wanted to watch that fight. Because to tell you the truth,
But
Lemieux doesn't
he's a
get
local fighter,
Lemieux never gets broadcasted in Canada. I mean, if you're in Quebec, if you're in his home province of Quebec, you might get to see him. But anywhere else, any other provinces in Canada, they don't broadcast boxing like that. So I mean, my only option is to either stream it or watch it on the zone.
Oh, okay.
Well, shit, man. Hey, I gotta cut this live stream short. I'm finna make some runs real quick and run some errands. Let me get some last words real quick. I'm gonna LV. Let me get some last word.
Man, y'all come check out that Kodak Black jump on my channel, the one LVZ live, and y'all watch my brother Stay Ready. Uh,
Uh,
keep tuning in and smashing the like and showing y'all support and catch us on Smoke City and various venues like that. And let's go, Clarissa Shields. And I hope Lomachenko get knocked out. That's it.
you rooting against White Jesus?
You damn right I'm rooting against White Jesus. You know my favorite fighters? I told you. It most people from the DMV and anybody that fight Lomachenko.
Man, real talk, man. I appreciate you coming through, LV. One of the ones. Let me get some last words, bro.
Yeah, thanks for shooting that link once again, Matt. We got the odd fella, stay ready. 503, the legendary Top Cats. I know you're busy working, putting that grind in, and you know the usual suspects. Yo, one LV, what I can never say that name right. One LVZ, man. I remember I subscribed to your channel a long time ago. I said, "Yeah, this brother's funny. Let me subscribe to this guy." And then I came across another channel called Peckwood. I said, yo, this brother's funny. He sounds like the one LVZ. I was like, oh shit, I'm slow, man. That's the same brother. You know what I mean? So it's this the first time I've been on the panel with you, my brother. It's it's always good to get your commentary on things because you're just funny, man. You just got that natural funny bone, man. Just got that natural funny instinct. So it's been a good stream, a good good hangout.
My
Um,
pleasure, family.
yeah, bless up. And I was gonna ask you because I think you're from Washington, right? DC.
Yep.
Have you heard of a comedian called Willie Robo?
Willie Robo,
Ah, right. Yeah, he was on Def Jam in the 90s and he comes over to the UK to South London to do some comedy. He's a comedian. He does some comedy nights every now and again in London, and yeah, man, the girls love him.
You
And
about to make me check him out.
yeah, man, he's funny. He's a real funny brother. Yeah, Willie. So it's WILLIE, and then space E, and then space Robo. So
Oh,
that's
okay.
R. Yeah, Willie Robo. He's from DC. Um, I was the reason why I was asking is because I was just seeing if he was kind of known, if he was a big on big in DC or whatnot. But yeah, he's real funny, man. You're like him. You're like him.
Bet. I'm gonna check him out.
But yo, salute Mac for that link once again. It's your boy, one of them ones, London City's original South London warlord. You see me? And I'm out, man. Hold to everyone in the chat, man. Thanks for coming through with the usual suspects in the chat. And yeah, we'll do it all again. Peace.
Appreciate that. One of the ones, man. All right, fella. Let me get some last words, bro.
Yes, indeed. Always respect, always appreciate you sending the link. You know what I mean? Always love chopping it up with the man. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's like when LVZ gets on, sometimes you just gotta shut up and let him freestyle and listen, you know what I mean? Listen to those jokes, just you know what I mean, just ooze on out. So salute to the one LVZ. Always love when he's on the program, you know what I mean? Brightens up the program, you know what I mean? Has us all rolling and whatnot. Salute to the legendary Top Cats. We ain't even really get to speak, you know what I mean? But always love from my nigga in Houston, you know what I mean? All my niggas in Houston, 503 Lion, and of course my guy, Stay Ready. You ain't got to get ready unless you stay ready. You know what it is. It's your favorite, get your most hated R fella, and I'll be back for another live stream. Salute to the LDBC, and I'm Gizon.
Appreciate that, fella. Appreciate that. Legendary Top Cat, my brother. You there? I think he rolling. Legendary. If you're on mute, if you there. 503. Close us out, bro.
Yeah, man. Salute to the whole LDBC, man, and the Smoke City Mobcast, man. Appreciate one LVZ for coming through. My boy Legendary coming through. Fella, one of the ones, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the chat, man. You know, everybody that came through today showed love, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for getting me over the 400, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I got to keep on pushing, baby, because it's a marathon. You feel me?
Jeez.
Yeah, and the marathon must continue, man. Today was a legendary day, man. You know, King was put to rest, man. So y'all make sure y'all tune in to Nip, man. I think he taking his last ride through the city, if I'm not mistaken. They finna go to his grave site or whatnot, man. So y'all check that out, man. You know, pay respects to the King. And yeah, man. Salute to the Houston Hard Hitters, man. Salute to my brother, man. Go ahead and go run your errands, big bro. Y'all be sure to tune in to me, man. When I go live, I probably go live in a little minute, probably like 8 or 9 after 78. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, huh?
Tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna do one tonight. All right. Yeah, man. But y'all tune in to my big bro tomorrow, man. We're gonna be right back with another one, man.
Not tomorrow. You're gonna be on my time tomorrow. Remember, I gotta work 3 to 3.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
going back
okay,
to work. You ain't sick no more. I'm good.
okay. But that's a bit.
I can pull up, but I can't because I'm still doped up. But that'll be all right. But yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man. Y'all boys just tune in, man. Your boy gonna be live at 5 then, man.
Yeah, I bet that Jamaican woman's back again. She fixed up my man Matt. Nice. With the
Yeah, she
Jamaican
not.
ginger.
Some overproof.
Not this time.
Some
Not
Ray and nephew overproof.
The rare nephew, man. That will lick off your head top,
Eat
boy.
some of that
Easy.
what's that bearded that Jamaican bearded Focus Ball was talking about?
What, Red Stripe?
I don't know. It
Oh, he
was
was
something he
talking
said.
about ginger beer, innit?
What, Dragon Stout?
Nah, I can't remember.
We fuck with Dragon Stout over here.
I can't remember what it was. Well, shit, I'll figure it out. Shit. But yeah, man. But I appreciate everybody coming through, man. Hell, I feel a whole lot better though. That flu I ain't let it get me down. But you know, it is what it is, man. Shout out to the whole LDBC, man. Appreciate everybody coming through in the chat, everybody on the panel. Callie and Town Business were here early, letting us know what was going on at the weigh-in and everything. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button, hit that bell icon so you can get the notifications when I go live. And if you ain't, hit that subscribe button. So
Hey,
you
yeah, I just
can
before you close it, I appreciate to Cali Enigma and Time Business too. I forgot about them, but Cali got an interview with Eddie Hearn right now, so y'all go check that out, man.
Yeah, for real. Make sure y'all go check that out. And y'all already know what it is. Your boy Mac with Stay Ready Boxing TV. You ain't got to get ready if you stay ready. One.